Welcome to another week of Not Safe for Work podcast. I am your host, Juice Elliott, and I am here with
Uncle P.
Snow.
First and foremost, how y'all doing? How's everybody weekend?
Our weekend was cool. I didn't do shit. Just raining. I ain't even watched the fight. You watched that, John?
Yeah, I watched that.
Just Bud a star? Like niggas wasn't.
No comment.
My weekend was chips as usual. For people who don't know what chips is, it's like a bunch of unfortunate circumstances. In series, it's like.
Is that the same as being on Cups?
No, Cups is like, I think Cups is like a financial thing, like financial disparity. Oh, chips is just like, I gotta pick my kids up, then I gotta go to Walmart and all that. But yeah, I caught the fight though.
You watched that?
Yeah, I liked it. It was alright. And people made it more than what it was, but we'll get to that later.
I feel like Bud did Bud things.
I seen Shakur say, because he won on the cards, but I seen Shakur say you gotta be like a high level IQ boy to understand what was going on. He said this is one of the greatest fights I ever seen.
I don't know. Shakur
push to the. I got Shakur muted, so I don't.
He pushing propaganda.
He pushing P.
Yeah.
He's delusional though. He's really delusional though. But I like Shakur. Fight wise, outside the ring, he's a noodle to me.
So we are exactly 1 month, a little less than 1 month away from the NFL season. Man, I'm super excited about it. So I think it's definitely time to do a preview of the season. I was scrolling the internet and I seen Pat, you put up a top 10 receiver list.
Mm-hmm.
What?
All right.
Break that down.
I'm gonna give y'all my 10. I'll probably sum it up a little quickly. So 10, if I remember correctly, 10 was, I think I had Debo at 10, Ayuk at 9, 8 was Cup, 7 was CD, 6 was Jamar Chase, 5 was Amon-Ra St. Brown, 4 was A.J. Brown, 3 was Devontae Adams, 2 was Tyreek Hill, 1 was Justin Jefferson. I think that's a perfect list. But Cooper Kupp, I've been thinking about this nigga since I made the list, bro. It's like I want to take him off. That joint, but I seen somebody put up earlier like it was like his last 6 years, and it was like 2 years phenomenal. One of them joints had like 1947 yards, 1,947 yards, whatever. But after that, it's like 700, 600. It's like
Well, he was hurt though, from not mistaken,
hurt,
right?
But bro, it's like history don't remember that. Like you shouldn't be remembered even though you was hurt. But it's like you did good when you wasn't hurt. But it's like availability isn't ability. So it's like, so if I had to take him, all right, if I had to take him out, I would bump Debo and Ayuk up, and then make 10 either Mike Evans or DJ Moore. Probably Mike Evans. Only reason why I ain't really put him like that because Mike don't be impacting games like that. Like,
no, he don't impact winning. His yards,
He
his
don't
stats
impact
don't really
winning.
impact winning.
yeah, he like I don't know, that nigga like the fucking Dame Lillard of like
Damn, that's perfect.
He's like Dame or Donovan Mitchell. It's like he give you 30, you'll be around the playoffs, but you look up and it's like he not in the playoffs no more. It's like
That's 10 straight seasons of 1,000 yards. That's highly
10
impressive.
straight?
10 straight. That's super impressive. You know how hard that is? And he's in Tampa, which is a clusterfuck outside of 1 year. Outside of 1 year where they had time, or two, but what was time there for 2 years or 3?
Two. No, 3.
It was 3. They won the Super Bowl the first year, lost.
Second year, lost to
the
the
Rams.
Yep.
And then the next year,
they lost to the Cowboys.
Yep, they did.
I remember Dak. That was Dak coming out. Not even a coming out party, but I was happy for Dak when that happened. I'm like, all right, you beat Tom, but
That team was off that year. You could just kind of tell. Like
Tampa, he was the only one locked in.
Yeah.
The rest of them was just fucking around.
Yeah, they got their ring and they got their money. And then Arians was leaving. It was just a lot going on.
Niggas start getting booked. Leonard Fournette start running around with who's he running around with this time? That nigga I don't even want to name drop. Yeah, bro. That might have been a Philly rapper.
I think it was Tor. He signed
Yeah.
Tor. He signed Tor, bro. I seen him with the chain. Yo,
That's
shit,
exactly
bro.
who it was.
Yeah,
It was in the
Berkeley-
back seat.
Yes.
And they was, Tor rapping and Leonard, he's sitting there shirt off, chain. I remember, man, that's nothing to do with the top 10 list. Yo,
Yeah, bro.
saw himself right out the league, just like Le'Veon. But that's my top 10. I want y'all thoughts on that. Maybe y'all give me y'all top 10 or something.
I feel like your top 4 are perfect.
4.
The top 4, leave it alone.
Yeah.
Top 4, leave it alone.
Just can't argue with that. I like the whole list though, honestly. It's not nobody who I'm upset about. I like Debo. Debo more of a weapon than an actual receiver. Like, but he is a receiver and he's impactful.
Yeah.
He's very impactful. He's more impactful than a lot of people.
I don't know, bro. I don't know if he can run a comeback. Well, where you at, Jamar? I mean, after coming off that season, 6'6" cool.
Yeah.
6 cool. I think he one of the more talented receivers, though.
And his ceiling high.
Yeah, it's still in.
Bro, he came in the league and
Bro, you cooking.
Bro, that nigga is the Justin Herbert of receivers because it's like he got all the measurables, all the skill set, but he not really like it. Don't translate to. I don't even want to say it don't translate to nothing, bro. It's just like it's very. Oh, it's just very, very empty, very empty. That nigga, too many duds thrown in there, and he's not a pro. And what I mean by that is like he not getting open. He got his quarterback begging his quarterback to throw 50-50 balls because he's talented. It just don't work like that. And when you do that, that leads you to have like a 50-yard 4-catch game, something like that. Because when you're playing a good NFL defense, bro, it's like your quarterback can't just throw you a 50-50 ball because for one, it could be these defenses are too good. Somebody will pick that shit off. It just be an incomplete pass for what, bro? Like you're skilled. Get open. That's why I like niggas like T. Higgins. He's outside of my top 10, but I think I was calling him wide receiver 1 last year. I think that was a bit too far, but
a little bit.
I think but
see, I don't know what tier to put Cincinnati in though, because it's like they got Joe Burrow, they got Chase, they got Higgins. Higgins still there, right? He didn't get traded.
Higgins still there.
Higgins still there. So it's like they got weapons. It's like, but I don't fully trust them. I feel like that year they made it to the Super Bowl was kind of fluky a little bit.
You know what they don't have
Jesus.
you know what they remind me of, honestly? But I like the other team more, the Eagles. Because it's like I think the Bengals problem is like, what's your identity?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
it's like same with the Eagles. Like y'all got all of this, but it's like without that identity, y'all can't. Like when y'all had the identity, went to the bowl. I mean, this is. But outside of that, and I like the Eagles more than the Bengals. But yeah, I think the Bengals' problem is they don't really have. It's like, are y'all defensive driven? Is it like offense and skill? Or is it like run the ball toughness? Like what is it? So I think that's why you don't know how to rank the Bengals, and they just can't stay healthy.
They can't stay healthy. And that offensive line, like I even seen little clips of Joe Burrow. It's like he's gonna be fighting for his life all season, bro. Seriously, I seen it, and I like Joe too, man.
I used to like Joe.
I like Joe. Joe, he kind of. I was watching Joe on LSU. I'm like, yeah, he's special.
So stemming off of that, what are some teams you guys think this upcoming season is going to be like? Going to catch some people off guard. I personally think the Cardinals are going to be real good. For y'all though, what teams do y'all think? Give me a couple teams that you think is going to be good this year, unexpectedly.
I give you 3 teams. Unexpected. All right, so probably we'll go worst to first. So I definitely think the Chargers is one. That's obvious. I think Jim Harbaugh there. Identity again. Granted, they lost all their perimeter weapons, but still they can. I envision them being like the Bills of last year, running the ball. The Bills, you can damn near say they ain't have Stephon Diggs last year. So it's a lot of ball control, a lot of QB runs. I think Herbert gonna be running more. My other team, I think the not worse, but Actually, no. I was gonna say the Saints, but no.
Bro,
Definitely. Yeah,
I'm glad you ain't see that.
Bro, the Saints won in the division. Buckle up. Buckle the Falcons. And it's crazy. Yeah, we'll get that later. I got a whole, but yeah. So I like the Colts and the what did I say? The Colts and the damn. It's the NFC team. Yo, who the fuck was it? Oh, the Chargers, Colts and the Chargers.
All right. I like the Colts as well. I gotta see Anthony Richardson though. I need a
What is he?
I'm not sure. It's like he's like kind of like a Cam. I don't want to say Cam because Cam.
Not enough snaps. We just talked about it. He don't. It's just not enough snaps. Like I don't. That's why. How many games he play in college? Like I don't. Niggas don't watch college football in here. Like,
He didn't play a lot. I watched a little. I didn't. I remember him a little bit, but I don't. Not enough. He didn't jump off the TV to me.
no.
Yeah. That's perfect word.
I seen that nigga on Get Up. They had like just like a little montage. That nigga big as shit, yo. He built like fucking. That nigga is built like Jonathan Taylor, like that nigga. But hey, if he stay on the field, the Colts, it's them, the Texans, the Jags, and the Titans.
Yeah.
That's a funny. That division comedic to me. They all comedy.
All Thursday night football.
Yeah. Like
I'm cool.
I'm not rushing home to watch none of them teams.
I'm cool.
But who do I think is going to emerge this year? I think the Colts, but I want to see more Anthony Richardson. I said the Cardinals as well. I want to see because people be having Tyler. I said Tyler. Niggas be having Kyler fucked up. Kyler is super talented.
For sure.
I don't know where his head be at. He might be a little bit of airhead allegedly.
Yeah.
He likes to play the game and shit, but whatever. I think personally, the Cardinals gonna be good. Marvin Harrison Jr., Buda Baker. I don't know. We gonna see. But I also would like to see what will the Titans do. Now I know that
They talented.
they low key building shit like
They talented.
calm.
I mean, it really depend on Will Levis.
He the mayonnaise in the coffee, bro. Like that shit just like
You're a fucking. You're the face of a franchise. What are you doing? He put mayo in the coffee and ate the banana with the skin on. What are you doing, dog?
I think that's all like to get attention, like attention to see. And then y'all see how he reacted when he wasn't because he went in the second round or the end of the late in the first. He went something.
He went second round. He was at the draft. They had the camera on him. He was
like pouting and
bro. Even before the draft, he taking pictures on the gram, flexing and all. Like you a regular nigga, bro. It's like you. This is a campaign, dog.
Yeah.
About to be a
Full Send Podcast.
Yeah, literally, right? He actually want to be the host. He want to be the host, bro. Yeah, the dude he be asking, you think we could beat you? You think I could beat you in a fight? Like he want to be that dude. Like
he's trying to go viral. Yeah. Weirdo, man. That's. We might gotta get into these win totals.
The win totals are intriguing. It's a couple win totals I'm looking at. Like, what you think about the Broncos? I think what is they 5.5? I don't really like Sean Payne.
Vegas crazy.
Vegas? What's Vegas? 6?
No. I'm saying not even the team. I'm talking about the.
Oh yeah, they out. They
gonna win around 5 games. Like
they're gonna start off buns. And next thing you know, it's gonna be like 3 weeks left. It's 5.5, so they gotta get 6. Yeah, it's gonna be like 3 weeks left. They're gonna have sitting on 5 wins. They're gonna lose 2 games in a row. Last game, oh my god, bro. All right, so let's get to the over unders. All right, you said the Broncos 5.5. What y'all got?
I'll take it
Over. All right, you
take under. You don't think them get 6 wins? I mean, they division is kind of fucked.
No. They got the worst quarterback room I've ever seen. It's Jarrett Stidham QB1.
Who?
QB2 is Zach Wilson.
And then Bo Nix.
And
Sean Payton, he's like sick. I think.
Yeah.
Bro, see now, bro.
He's living off the Drew Brees Like,
Niggas go nine.
yeah,
Bro.
he's living off the Drew Brees.
He think you can win off slants and onside trickery, onside kicks, and it's like, no, nigga, your quarterback gotta throw the ball 32 times, big dog.
Yeah.
Are you going to do some go routes in there?
You
Like,
gotta scheme up the run game.
hey, you gotta get the old line
What's
right.
their running backs? Do they have like
It's,
Oh, okay, you're right. You're right.
Dirty.
Okay.
another over under. It's a good one. The gambler in me would take the under. The fan in me would take the over, but I'm no dummy. They got the Packers at 9.5. Packers are going 9-8. They are going 9. I love that division is going. The winner of that division is going 10-7.
That's a hard division.
It's like 9-8 sound like a slight. Is not a slight.
I'll probably take that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could take the over. I live with the under.
Dude, they juice the under because they incentivize you to take the over. You're gonna see the plus. You like because they already know you in your head the Packers is good. It's like the last thing we saw of the Packers, they beat the shit out the Cowboys. Don't matter, they lost to the Niners. You see 9.5 and that under at plus money, you're gonna be like, oh, they gonna go 11-6. They go 9-8. Ooh, but they might go. I think they can go over, but
I gotta look at their schedule a little more. I just know that NFC North is just serious. Like, I mean, outside of the Vikings, which is a joke in my head, the McCarthy pick was just like whatever. Like,
should they have got Penix?
I would have got Penix.
They would have got Penix.
I would have got. Well, Penix went 8 and they picked 10. I would have moved up. It depends what the capital was like, but I would have tried to get Penix.
Do we really know who Jordan Love is?
No.
Fuck no.
Bro, it can get spooky for the Packers real quick.
Fuck no.
Bro, it can get spooky. But they know him better than us, and I think they're really banking on all the tangibles is there. He's 6'4", he got the arm, he can move. I think they banking on his intangibles. Like I think his maturity and shit, and his like the way he can develop and see the field and shit. I think they banking on that to get better. Cause if that get better, it's a wrap. Because we was talking about it this morning.
Yeah.
Like, granted, he's a first year player, but it's like you said, it's like don't throw across your body on the side of the field in the coverage. But it's 40 seconds left. You're trying to win the game. He like, man, I made this far. Fuck it. As he get older, it'll be like, instead of thinking that, he'll think like, no, I can win this game. He did that because he knew he couldn't win that game.
You know what when he threw that pass, you know what I seen, bro? Clear, crystal clear. It was like prime Brett Favre, bro.
I thought you were gonna say Wentz.
No. It was I fuck with Wentz, bro. No, I still fuck with Wentz, bro. Wentz my man. No, he prime Brett Favre, bro. Brett used to do shit like that. Brett overly trusted his arm, and he'll just say, fuck it, over the body, triple coverage. I'm Brett Favre. I'm gonna get it there.
That he stole from a million Mississippi people in poverty.
And I think Brett probably was on hard drugs. I don't know.
Bro.
Bro, here's the part I be trying to understand, bro. For some quarterbacks, it's like, oh, it's not enough. We don't got enough information. We don't know. I feel like with certain dudes, it's like whatever. Like we know he had 7 good games at the end of the year. He another Thanksgiving and after guy.
I lost money on that Thanksgiving game, believe it or not, because remember Detroit was cooking everybody, and then the Packers went to Detroit. I'm thinking Detroit gonna cover because the Packers was ass. I want to say ass, but they was like, they had no identity, and then they went there and they won. That was a good win.
And I tell you why the Packers is going to be, why Jordan Love is going to be fine, bro. We talked about it earlier. Circumstance really matter. Even if he not that, he going to get an opportunity to get there.
Yes.
Because he has a good O-line. Green Bay always has a good O-line. You see the talent came along last year. We'll see what Josh Jacobs does. And you know the coaches. You know you got a top 10 coach. There's not a lot of good coaches in this league. You know you got a top 10 play caller at the very least.
Yeah,
so it's like he'll have a chance to get better. And it's like they might make him better than he potentially can even be, if that makes sense. Like I think This like it's cliche. The sky are really the limit for him. But
Matt LaFleur, he's from the Shanahan tree. Am I
Mhm.
correct? Yeah.
so I think if Jordan Love would have did that on like the Falcons or something, I really don't know if he can repeat that. But he's with the Packers. Matt LaFleur is gonna make sure this shit work. Like they wouldn't have paid that nigga if they didn't know it could work. So and one thing I mentioned to you earlier, bro, is different when your coach got some security.
Yeah.
Matt Eberflus is not calling the same games for
No,
Caleb
no.
as LaFleur is going to call for Jordan. It's going to be a whole lot of intermediate shit for Caleb. A whole lot of running the ball, not going for it. Yeah, so I think Jordan Love will be fine. I think he'll be. I think he'll be a top 10 quarterback this year.
I mean, that's not the worst take I heard. I just got to see a little more. He only played 8 weeks, maybe 9 weeks.
Sure.
I just got to see a little more though. But I wouldn't die if someone says he's a top 10 quarterback. I just had to see a little more. Me personally.
So, moving on to the meat and potatoes of it. Eagles fan here.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? We got one Ravens fan here. So I got high expectations for the Eagles this season. I feel like, a lot of people overthinking it. They like, oh, y'all came off a bad end of the season. I'm like, yo, we added Saquon. We got 2 better coordinators. Don't overthink it. We're going to be all right. What are you guys' expectations for the Eagles this year?
Don't mind if I do. Bro, I think we're gonna be. I think this gonna be the year, bro. It just feels special. Like I'm following the training camp real good. They say Hurts is looking phenomenal. Phenomenal might be a bit much, but Hurts is like he's completely control the offense.
He's that kind of guy, though.
Yeah,
he's
like
Hurts is. Yeah. He's that kind of dominate practice.
Yeah,
because he's a consummate pro. Like very so.
He's
like,
the pros pro.
Take that what you want with the whole training camp thing.
See, I think last year really was like, bro, I think Sirianni is cheeks. And that's my coach. I'm gonna keep it a bean. Cause listen, this is how I judge. I judge coaches off which side of the ball were you predominantly coach in your career. Mm-hmm. He was an offensive coordinator. That's what got him the job. He was at Indy. In Indy.
He won.
I think Phillip Rivers last year, maybe.
Huh.
Cause remember, he came in the year Wentz went there. And I remember it was saying they might get him because for the Wentz right type of thing, right? So he was offensive coordinator, and then for him to have such a bullshit offense last year, it's just like, bro, like that offense was like Madden, bro. Like very elementary, a bunch of corny ass quarterback runs and slants and screens. Like it kind of got. Bro, I follow football, but I'm not a football savant by no stretch of the imaginations. But anytime I'm sitting home and I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a quarterback run. Or this is gonna be
like
I'm guessing the plays, it's an issue. And then it happens, it's like, yeah, this is an issue.
Yeah. Cause like what the fuck you think the pros that's watching you the film all week.
I knew he was cheap. I knew he was done, right? We played a Monday night game. I think it was against Seattle, and they had, how they be having Peyton, Eli.
The Drew Lock game.
Oh, the Drew Lock game, bro.
The Drew Lock game. And he gave that crazy ass speech at the end. Oh man.
Oh, that shit chiseled me so bad. But I remember they had Christian McCaffrey on there with Peyton and Eli. And he said, hey, yo, McCaffrey, what you think this play gonna be? He said, oh, they lined up. I think it was trips right or whatever the formation he named it. He said, oh, yeah, he's going to run to the left. Hurts is. And they did it, bro. I said, we done. It's over. I lost all faith right then and there.
Yeah, I like they was just in like a little funk. Actually, let's start from the beginning. Sirianni, you said he's buns. I think Sirianni problem is, bro, he don't want to take ownership of anything. What's yours, dog? Like
what are you really good at?
Yeah, like what are you in control of? It's like, yeah, Jalen could have been better, play caller could have been. When are you going to step in and just be like, all right, fuck it, I'll do it? Like, didn't he do that? What? No, I'm thinking of the inverse when he was calling plays and then he gave it up. That was the year y'all started 2-5.
Yeah, and then
he gave it up to Yep, and that was I think. What happened? I think y'all went to this. Did y'all go to the Super Bowl?
We went to the playoffs, lost to Tampa Bay that year.
Oh yeah, then y'all went to Super Bowl next year.
Right.
So I think his thing is like he has an identity, but it's like he don't take ownership. He clearly can't take ownership of the defense. That's not his thing. But it's like you gotta You're not calling play, bro. I think this is last year here. So
Yeah, I think they're trying to do a passive like coup d'etat, like a hostile takeover passively of bringing Kellen Moore in because it's like
I don't think y'all think they're gonna hire Kellen Moore as a head coach.
I mean
He don't even
depends.
look.
He
the
don't
part.
look the part. He don't. He don't. He like he a little.
The offense got to be, bro. Y'all fuck around. Y'all had to go like 15-2 for him. And then if y'all go 15-2, how does Sirianni get fired?
Yeah.
Like I don't. Nah. And but what I will say is the Eagles y'all have a culture, so it really don't matter. Well, it do matter who the head coach is, but I think like y'all can fire him and still be good either way. Like y'all got everything. Y'all got the foundational players. Y'all got the continuity. All these niggas played with each other for a minute. You got continuity in like the front office. It's just not a lot of continuity in the coaching staff.
No.
And once you get the right coach, I don't think Sirianni's it because for one, and I look at the quarterback, I don't see Sirianni. They don't complement each other. They don't supplement each other. Like
even their personalities is
don't.
like oil on water. Like
yeah, like
even at the Super Bowl, I was embarrassed as a fan when he was doing all that
hype shit.
Like,
Hurts had to calm me down. It's like when you see Andy and Mahomes, it's like they're not the same person, but they supplement each other. Like
they got a lot of characteristic traits.
Sean Payton and Drew Brees for all those years. Big Ben and Mike Tomlin. Like even fucking shit, even nah, never mind. He wasn't even the coach, but even Kyle Shanahan and whoever they play, like it don't matter. Like whoever the quarterback is, it's like I don't know. The Eagles are very sturdy, stable franchise, professionals, mature, culture, underdog, and Sirianni come in cosplaying Rocky Balboa. Like
like that shit. He cringe, bro.
Yeah.
He's very cringe on the coach tip, bro. Like like I said, like we both said, it's like I don't know what he does really well. Like you look around top coaches, it's like okay, Shanahan.
It's like rah-rah. It's like, bro, you got top 5 players at their positions all over the field, bro. You don't need to get nobody riled up, dog. You got 2 top 10, 15 receivers. Your quarterback is top 5, top 10. The D-line is flawless.
The D-line is serious. The linebacker core scared me though.
Yeah.
The linebacker core scares me.
The DB unit cool, but I don't know. I'm gonna let you cook. What's up with the Eagles, man?
Lay off Nick, man. Lay off Nick, man. Lay off Nick. Lay off Nick.
Cool off that nigga too.
He's a winning coach.
Oh, wait. Can I don't mean to cut you off. I really don't. Wait,
he's a winning coach.
Stop.
Coach a winning team.
That's the I couldn't said it no better. Is he really a winning coach? Is his fingerprints on the wins? Or is he just inherited a great team? Really, if you really think about it, right? What's the identity of the Eagles? Honestly, it's like Hurts, Kelsey. What was Kelsey? You could say
is AJ
Lane Johnson, maybe AJ because AJ. But who do people talk about outside of players? Who do people talk about the most? Howie. Howie identity is more. It has more impactful than Sirianni's. Because you think about it, everybody talks about Howie. Oh, Howie did this, Howie did that. Howie has the final say in everything. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like they go hand in hand, though. I feel like, I don't know, I can't. It's so much bad coaching. It's like when I would be speaking about where Hurts. They'd be like, yo, let's replace Hurts. I'm like, for what?
Right.
What's the next? Who's the other guy? It's like, I feel like, all right, if we firing Nick, if we're getting rid of Nick and Nick not doing it after going to the playoffs, 3 out of 3 years, Super Bowl appearance, like a winning record over the past 3 years. I'm like, all right, what's next? What is it, Bill? Is it who is it?
Come down to who could you get? It's like who out there? It's like they're not bringing Frank Reich over there.
I'll take Vrabes personally, but that's just me.
He's
though.
on a brown stick.
That's me though.
Vrabel. Actually, nigga, I said that last year, and you was still holding out on Nick Sirianni.
It was bro. You know, you go through something during the season. You emotional. You like, man.
I think Sirianni he was not scapegoated, but he threw the pressure off of him because everybody was talking about Brian Johnson and Shane. What's the guy name? Sean Desai.
Yeah.
The coordinators. And then it comes out after the firing of the coordinator, they say, oh, well, this was Sirianni offense. He was just calling the plays. So that kind of really made me like go off him a little more.
Not to make excuses, but coaches are stubborn though. You know what I'm saying? Especially after what they did the year before when they was doing whatever they wanted to do. In the first half of the season, they was doing whatever they wanted to do. And they got to the 49ers. 49ers kind of figured them out. Then everybody else just kind of followed
I
lead
think
with
they
that.
broke them mentally.
For sure.
Broke their
Bro,
spirit, bro.
that's the worst game of the season for me.
Yeah, I remember where I was at.
Debo was popping it the whole week.
Yeah.
Came through, start pushing these during pregame. I'm like, no.
Yeah, and then go out and snap. We had 3 touchdowns or some shit like that.
3 tugs.
Yeah. Yeah, and he gave it to you different ways. Like he gave it to you off a screen.
I hate that game so much.
He gave it to you off a little drag route through the middle. Get the linebacker off him.
I wanted them to cut Bradbury that Sunday, like cut him.
Oh yeah, Bradbury.
They said he talked crazy about Bradbury the whole week. They asked Bradbury about it. Bradbury was like, I just wish he didn't use those words. I'm like, bro, get that soft shit off my team,
bro. That Seattle game, bro, he was getting fucking cooked, bro, the whole game.
That last drive?
They was cooking him, bro. Drew Lock, bro, come on, bro. Drew Lock, are you serious?
Let's bring back a lot of pain.
You're right.
Go Flock.
I'm so conflicted for us this year. It's like I'm torn between us going to the Super Bowl and just us like just middling, and I don't really know. My initial thought was Ravens Eagles Super Bowl. That sounds like a little cliche coming from me, but I Ravens Eagles Super Bowl. I think that'll work. But honestly, bro, I don't have a lot of expectations this year because
last year, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's like regular season don't
fantastic.
matter for me. And I actually, in some ways, last year was a blessing because it's like now I don't think those regular season losses is going to keep me up at night this year how it did last year. So I think I'll be fine there. But yeah, it's going to come down to the playoffs. Now I'll keep an eye on Derrick Henry, but I don't see us winning the division. I got the Browns winning the division, and I got. Yeah, bro. I don't know. Actually, that's the Ravens. That's the type of way we win the Super Bowl. Second place in our division, playing all road playoff games. Fuck around, beat Josh Allen, Mahomes, and C.J. Stroud or Joe Burrow to get to the Super Bowl. And that's what Flacco. When we won the Super Bowl, we've never in our history when we won the Super Bowl, we never had home field advantage in the playoffs. In 2000, we didn't. And in 2012, we didn't. When we're the favorites, for whatever reason, this city, this team, when we're favorite, it do not work out well. When nobody believes in us, we get shit done. So I think we'll fly under the radar next year, and we'll have niggas right where we fucking want them. Stop fucking playing with me.
I like the Ravens, though. The Ravens is my second team.
Oh, here you
No,
go.
bro. No, real shit though. No, real shit, bro. On some kind of fuck with Baltimore niggas. And I fuck with Lamar. Lamar is all the niggas from the hood. Yeah, bro.
America's QB1.
He's the hood quarterback, bro. He gives every young nigga in the hood,
Bro,
damn, I could do that.
I can do that. That's
You
me.
could see Lamar one of them. Not saying he was. You could see him probably one of them little young bulls doing flips and shit and then little lot and all that. Probably super athletic his whole life. I fuck with the Ravens. I don't know that AFC Championship game, that shit fucked me up, bro. Because it was, if you remember, we was talking that day, and we was popping. I'm like, yo, Dell, fuck around, get one.
Bro,
bro, I thought that shit. I said, yeah. I said they was gonna do whatever they want. Bro, because nothing told me that the Chiefs was gonna go to
Nothing,
Baltimore.
bro. It was
and
nothing. They barely beat the
MVP.
Dolphins and the Bills.
Bro, I just didn't see it. So for them to do it, and then how they did it, it was like, what was it?
No, bro.
17-10 most of the game.
The first touchdown. That's when I knew. I was like, oh, it's gonna be a long fucking day when Travis Kelce caught that back shoulder falling down touchdown. Kyle draped all over him.
Yeah.
And he got up and popped it to Kyle.
Yeah.
I felt something. I said, oh, yeah, it's going to be a long day. I was so mad. And then, even before the game, niggas is bullying Justin Tucker.
Yeah, I ain't like that. Bro, Ravens, they always symbolize
nobody was there to help Justin
and
Tucker.
Toughness. I don't.
That shit. When I
Yo,
think that,
it be a little shit,
we
right?
lost. We lost. They chumped us. He came. Even Mahomes chumped us. And Justin Tucker's a good guy. It's like,
yeah,
I have no expectations for us this year. None. We just got to go 10-7 and get a wild card spot. That's an ideal season for me. And I said that in the Ravens community on Twitter. Those dickheads went at me.
it's fun. It's funny as shit, right? So I don't really watch national like media on the sports tip because they all ass. But this one dude, he said some shit and it fucked me up. He said the Ravens are the NFL version of the Sixers.
Oh,
Wait, but listen though, right? So
That
at
was-
first, look, I say the same shit. Like, oh my god, here go another national nigga just trying to get some
you talking about the
clickbait.
gambling boy?
Whatever the dude was, I don't even know who dude was, bro. But I kind of, cause like what he was saying was not so much as a shot to him, but it was like, we know Embiid is gonna go out and give you 30 and 10. We know it for a fact. We can book that shit right now. But what he do through them 82 games, nobody really care about no more. What you gonna do April, May?
That's the similarities, but I feel like people try to compare the two, and it's not. It's
not. It is apples and but
Because
it's a little. It got some similarities
It's
to
dumb,
it. Though.
but we talking about 2, 3, or 4 plays from the Ravens going to the Super Bowl, whereas the Sixers haven't been to a conference final since 2001. Like, it's like apples and oranges.
Yeah.
It's some similarities, but that's not flat out. We in the society of matter of fact statements, so it's like I ain't even gonna get mad at that statement per se because there's some. If you did the Venn diagram, Sixers and the Ravens, there'll be some shit in the middle that's the same, but. I think for us, I think we just like.
I think he more honed in on
I think we
Lamar Embiid
thing,
type
but we
comparison.
made like I said, few more plays away from getting to the Super Bowl.
Oh, that game was hard to watch. If you was rooting for the Ravens, that was a
hard
tough game to watch, bro. That Zay Flowers in the end zone,
knucklehead.
Oh my. Yo, that shit. Bro, I was at work. I threw my phone. I remember I was watching it on Stream East. Shout out to Stream East. I'm watching Stream East, bro, and I threw my phone because I'm just like, now it's like, this shit got to be rigged, bro.
Yeah, man.
Because that would have took the momentum, and then what else could have happened? And the game was close.
After that, I think we would just start running the ball.
Yeah, what was that about?
I think we would have started running the ball.
What was up with Todd Monk in that game?
No, it wasn't even what it was, bro. It's like Lamar still got to grow. Like all the quarterbacks who won like Super Bowls, they all got them Jones in their 30s. Like you're not really supposed to win this early. I think Mahomes broke niggas and how they view quarterbacks.
Yeah,
everybody's not. Lamar's 26, 20. He's younger than Joe Burrow.
Yeah,
like he's damn near the same age as Jaden Daniels. Like Lamar's still young as shit. So I think. It's just come down to just maturity. Lamar get better every year. First, they said he couldn't win a playoff game. We lost to the Titans. Next year, came back, boom, beat the Titans. Mm-hmm. After that, we lost to the Bills or some shit. Then after that, we got to the AFC Championship game. So
that was another tough game. That Bills game.
That was
tough. That pick in the end zone for
six. That's not
goodness.
So we got a nigga quarterback, but.
Chill,
bro. But I think Lamar can get it done.
He can.
He definitely can. We got the team. He's in the right circumstance. And niggas think he got to get it done like 300 yards, 4 passing touch. When he get it done, I'm sorry to break it to you, he gonna have like 202 passing yards,
buck 80, some shit like that.
Buck 80, 85 yards rushing, 1 touchdown pass and 2 running. It's like that's some Kyle Hamilton pick 6. I'm sorry to break it to you, you're not gonna win. Even with Mahomes on the Super Bowls, go look at the stats. He was mid.
Yeah,
it's hard to play great in a Super Bowl and win. So
it's a team game. Super Bowl team game. The best team.
Brilliant.
Yeah, the best team usually win.
Bro, Belichick broke Sean McVay. That was so. Sean McVay talked about it. They said he would trade everything, not trade everything back, but he always talks about 3 points only in the Super Bowl.
It was high flying,
bro. He said Bill humbled him. Like that's the Super Bowl is. That shit ain't easy.
Nah,
my man Bill Simmons dropped.
Speaking, so moving on. Over the weekend, Terrence Bud Crawford fought Madrimov at 154. Bud won in a unanimous decision in 12 rounds. There was some comments about Bud post fight, with his I believe his wife, his kids,
trolling.
I think Bud from Nebraska, right?
Omaha.
Yeah.
He might be the only nigga out Omaha. I didn't even know they had black people was allowed in Omaha. Yeah, and I heard like he be getting like shit be going down out there too. Like he got hit in his head.
He got hit in the head.
Dice game.
Yeah.
Like what?
So Pat had a theory that Bud wouldn't mess with an IG betting Pat, can you explain this theory?
So I think all right. So I'm looking at Bud and his family, beautiful black family. Might
absolutely.
add. So and his wife, she's not, she's not what you would see on your Instagram For You page. She looks like our mothers and aunts and shit like that. She's not the baddest or whatever, but I think this is what keeps him great. I think if he were to fuck with IG badge, that type of stuff can dilute you. It can water you down. It can have you worrying about shit that you shouldn't be worried about because of said woman, because she's worried about certain shit. I'm sure when Bud goes home, his wife takes care of the home. All he has to do is pay for shit and just take care of her in whatever fashion. So I think if if a nigga like niggas don't know what it's like to have a bitch dilute you and water you down. It's like them IG Bud he probably in bed about 10:30, yo. Like
Yeah.
he not
Give me that though.
he
Absolutely.
not inhaling hookah smoke. He not
Don Julio. None of that.
he not hiding from cameras in his own house. You start fucking with an IG bitch and you Bud Crawford and you come downstairs, she on live smoking the hookah. He gotta duck around because you are only fans doing. So I think him fucking with a real woman like that is the reason why he fights so well. But I do have some questions for you, Snow, in the boxer too.
What?
So you said what did he fight at? 154?
154, yeah.
Is that his original weight or because I'm not a boxing purist or anything like that. I'm a casual.
Right.
So
As am I. I follow a little closer.
nah, you were more than a casual because I don't know shit about. I only know about probably like 8 boxers, maybe 10, something like that. Maybe a little less than that. I don't know. So who did he fight and why was the fight talked about so badly?
All right, so he fought at 154. This is his first time fighting at 154. He fought early in his career. He was undisputed at 135, if I'm not mistaken.
But
Bud was undisputed at 135, and then he beat Spence last year and became undisputed twice, which is like unheard of. Like at 147, yeah, like only maybe like 5-6 people that did that in the history of boxing. Like Floyd didn't even do that shit. Tyson, like a lot of people didn't do that shit. So. And Majarov, that's his name. I don't want to mispronounce it. He holds some belt. I think it was a WBA maybe, or he hold the belt at 154, and he's trying to get that Canelo fight. And when I watched the fight second time, because the first time you're watching it,
Majarov trying to get the Canelo fight.
No, Bud is. I'm sorry, yeah, Bud is trying to get the Canelo fight. He's keep pushing forward, and Canelo came out with some statements maybe yesterday or the day before, like Bud would be easy or some shit like that. But I think that's why he wanted to take that fight because I was a little lost as well. Like, why did you turn down Boots to fight Majarov, who was kind of unheard of?
Right.
But actually, Ski actually put me on game. Ski was like, he holds the belt and he's trying to get that Canelo fight and move up in weight. I'm like, oh, okay. So he's still gonna hold the belt. He's undisputed in 2
weight classes.
No, because 135, he had to relinquish some titles. He might still be undisputed at 147. Yeah, he's still undisputed at 147. But that fight, I like the fight though. I think people made a little more of it than what it was. I think Bud was experimenting. Like
they said he was supposed to knock Bull out. A lot of people said like somebody sent me like a bet of like, bet Bud TKO and
that's because go ahead.
Bull real herky jerky though. I don't
he real unorthodox.
Yeah,
Most Eastern Europeans are though. They like they're hard. They swing real weird. Their defense is weird.
Mm-hmm. Like Bud was tagging him. He ain't getting tagged. That's how I know he was trying to knock him out because he was like going in like
that's the only when they try to knock you out.
But Eastern Europeans, they don't really go down, bro. You can hit them niggas with a fucking Mack truck, bro. They might stumble. They don't fall though, bro. Yeah, he young, but I think he fought well. But I think Bud was being more experimental. Like Bud is a orthodox fighter. The whole fight he fought southpaw. So I'm trying to think maybe was he trying something or experimenting to see something.
Crazy to experiment on the biggest stage.
Yeah, but Bud's that talented. But every time Bud wanted to do something, he did it.
Right.
There was no resistance to it. Like never. Only resistance was him knocking him out or knocking him down.
So how many fights did the Bull Majarov have? I think they say he had like
10, maybe.
I say like 9,
11,
so why
like that. But yeah, like I think they had like some crazy number of amateur fights. Most Eastern Europeans do too. They be having like bro, like 400 amateurs, some
Right.
crazy shit. Like they fight once a week or some crazy shit.
So what would have to happen for Bud and Boost to fight?
It's not gonna happen.
That's
It's not.
logic is
It's
trending
not-
towards that.
It's
Yeah,
not. It don't make sense. Why would Bud do that?
What you mean? Like,
Because Boost is too good, too young, too in his prime.
it's too risky.
It's too risky, and he already fought Earl. That was his risky fight. That was his like, I'm gonna put it on the line fight. Now he's trying to collect bags.
Yeah.
The Canelo is the bag
Yeah,
he's
that's
trying
the
to get
bag.
to.
yeah.
But
That's
Buck-
bad.
Fighting Boots is gonna be an okay bag, but it's too much risk. Boots really might knock him out.
A lot of black fighters want to fight Mexican fighters because the Mexicans that's the money fight.
Yeah.
If you Pete Floyd, he fought
All
a
the
lot of
Mexicans,
Mexicans.
for all the Mexicans.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna come, they're gonna spend the money, they're gonna buy the merch, they're gonna come to the fights. You know what I'm saying? It's money involved. Same thing with what's his name? Tank. Shout out Tank. That's my man. Tank. He's trying to he want the Mexican fights too because they know that's where the money gonna come in
Yeah.
at. But Lomachenko, he Eastern European.
All right, so who
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
was Lone supposed to fight? What did he? No, he's supposed to fight Tank, something like that.
Yeah, they was talking about it, but
Understood that.
Lomo said he not fighting until 2025, which doesn't take the fight off the table because it's not like fighters fight every 6 months like
Right.
UFC. Like they may not fight again. Tank may not fight again until 2025. So it's not the realm of possibility. I still want to see Haney fight Tank. Yeah, Haney's a herb. I hate Haney. And then how he acted after the fight. Oh, I don't even want to get on. I could go on a rant for Haney for hours.
It's those IG models.
Oh, it's like being a boxer. One of the things like you're social. Like if you a boxer, your social presence has to be like I don't know. Like Tank can do what he want on the internet now because when he get in that ring, it's showtime. Like
Yeah.
it's like y'all niggas playing around the internet, y'all watering yourself down, like playing, not even playing away games, playing kid games. Like
Yeah.
you are a boxer. Like I don't know, I wouldn't even be on the net. Like your image is everything to me at least.
I think, see, they gotta sell fights though, so they have to do some. It had to be some type of entertainment.
But that shit, they need
Tank
real-
found his niche.
They need to
I'm gonna be the
find-
bully. I'm gonna be the aggressor. I'm gonna fuck with your brain.
They need to
Niggas
find
can't
real-
find a niche,
They
bro.
hire real public relations people. It's like getting on the internet,
Yeah.
arguing with people using emojis and typing paragraphs.
Having your man as a public relations dude is
Your man, yeah, no, yeah.
zero qualifications. We just grew up with each other. Like, no, bro. Like
Sounds
niggas gotta
like-
handle that shit like a real
Are
business.
we going viral, bro? Tell that nigga suck your dick. Fuck that nigga.
As weird as Ryan is, and I don't really fuck with Ryan like that because he's a goofy.
He's toast.
But Ryan kind of found his niche on a super duper troll, like a 6'9" of boxing.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't be surprised if he popped up with a
Well, it's easy for him because he's white adjacent. They don't have
yeah,
morals.
yeah, you're right.
All you gotta do is say some anti-Semitic shit or some shit about Trump, and you in there. Like that's all
Yeah.
you gotta do. Like, you know.
Final topic of the night. It's not even on the topics list, Pat. I'm gonna hold you. Is the question like the accident each show? Who or what do you think is on the hot seat?
Person, place, and entity.
Yes.
It's easy topic for me. I give you three things. One person we'll start off with is Ice Spice. Ice Spice and all the female rappers. Once summer's over, you know the landscape of music changed.
Don
a little
Julio.
bit. It ain't gonna be the
On the bar.
they on the clock. Like I think Glorilla's fine. I think she excludes her. I think it excludes Meg. I think Ice Spice, Sexy Red, them bitches is on the fucking clock. Because if they start off next year, whatever, I think it's gonna nah. 'Cause they don't got no substance, no real stands, nothing like that. So my other person is Joe Burrow. That nigga, he get hurt one more time, we're gonna be talking about this nigga like Andrew Luck and RG3. And a third person, I'll probably have to, or third person, place, and entity, I probably had to say on the clock, on the hot seat, not Sirianni. Damn. I don't know, that's it. Oh, Drake, I guess. I don't fucking know.
Hey, the Canadian done.
You think so?
It's a
Oh, they cooking Drake right now, bro.
He's
And I can see why a lot of niggas, not to veer off the topic at hand, but I see why a lot of niggas bust out and start going at Drake. Drake, yeah, it's like he's right there. He's probably a super. I never met him, of course, but he's probably a fucking super cornball. Dress weird, talk like you say he's white adjacent. Like he's not a man's man at all.
If I walk in there, it's like he's not a man. It's not you. Like I don't want to shake his hand. Like
and he be getting niggas punched on. I don't really
yo,
I don't like the. I don't really. Yeah.
super,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. No,
Bro, on the hot seat for me, I got Chick-fil-A.
what happened?
Nah, bro, I feel like that joint hit like 1 out of 5 times now. Back in the day, it used to hit like 3 out of 4, 4 out of 5. You get a good vibe.
I get Chick-fil-A like once a year, if that. Niggas only want it when they can't have it.
I don't know.
Should be open Sunday. Niggas is not going.
They messing with the recipe. I don't know what's going on. That joint out here.
Niggas said Chick-fil-A.
It's on the hot seat.
No.
Snow, you got somebody on the hot seat, bro?
I kind of. This is me talking on some biased Philly shit. And B, I'm just over him, bro. I'm just over him, bro.
He ain't got no excuses now.
There's no excuse. This is the best team he's had. You got the role players, you got the co-star. But if I'm Nick Nurse, and I think he's the coach to do it. I don't think he's like, he don't give me like he's scared to tell superstars how he wants shit done. If I'm Nick Nurse, Tyrese, you number one.
We running everything.
We running everything through Tyrese, bro. And then Paul George, you're what we thought Tobias was going to be.
Especially in the regular season.
Especially in the regular season. Like, we're going to experiment. We're going to try different lineups. And then B, like, you know what you could do. Like, we don't care about your 34 and 10 no more. Like, I swear I don't give a. He could drop 100, bro. I wouldn't give a fuck. I swear to you, bro. Yo, bro, when he dropped 70, I was like, yeah, he did it on Wemby.
When he dropped 70.
It's not, it's like empty calories, bro. It's like eating a honey bun. Like, that's like eating a honey bun, bro. That shit means nothing. But I think this year coming up, it's like you have no excuses, bro. Like, I think we can. I don't know if we could beat Boston because Boston is as advertised, but I think we can make it a series. I think we could do it to 7. They could go either way. You know, it's gonna be little shit. You know, some fouls and little shit like that. Some calls that don't go our way. I think it's gonna be one of them type of things, like a close type of series. But I don't know.
Drew Holiday be a year older. Niggas gonna start flying past him sooner or later. Porzingis gonna miss the first half of the year, and Jaylen Brown's gonna come back this offseason on angles with niggas.
Yes.
Like, he won Finals MVP and he not getting no respect. That nigga, I don't know.
Niggas checking up 20 shots.
That's what I'm saying. It's like these niggas is human. It's like he's a man. He got pride. He got ego. Like he in the crib with his girl. Like, them niggas think I ain't. Like, you know, his homies probably like, bro, you one of them ones. Like, you better. So he, like you said, he gonna be taking, especially with Porzingis out. He gonna take 22 shots a game.
But I wouldn't be mad at him. I'm not mad at him taking 22 shots.
It's not about us being mad. It's gonna be, is Tatum and them niggas cool with it? Like,
and is it gonna be conducive to winning?
Exactly. It's like you getting 22 shots and we in a dogfight with Charlotte. Like,
I don't know.
Like,
They coach is a sicko though, so they got a good shot.
I got them niggas telling JB, yo, chill the fuck out. If he do some shit like that, and I don't got him receiving that well because he got Finals MVP, Eastern Conference Finals MVP, All NBA. Like, he's like
in the bag.
It's like, who's going to tell him to take a step back behind Tatum? Like,
he went to Kyle, man.
He went to Kyle, UC Berkeley, some shit. NASA intern. They thought they didn't want to draft. His only red flag was they thought he would get bored with basketball.
He's like a chess savant. Like, he's
chess.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, Hebrew Israelite.
I thought he was Muslim.
He is that too. Yeah, you know, you follow Umar, follow Allah.
One of those. That's why.
No, for sure.
Been the face of the league though.
For sure.
He was out there with Nikes on covering up the swoosh.
He played in the Big Three celebrity
Oh, they-
game after Big Three's beef with the NBA.
Bro, if he wasn't as good as he was, he might have got lynched. They might have found him lynched somewhere in Boston, bro. Bro, he playing, bro. He's so. Yeah,
With that being said, that concludes this week's episode of Not Safe for Work. Once again, I am your host, Juice, and these are my esteemed other hosts.
Uncle P.
Snow.
Hope everybody have a great week. I'm a holler.